Hello, everyone. You all hear me? Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Let me see. I'm gonna see. Can we go live? Checking your connection. You are now live. This is my first time. Welcome, everyone, to Say It, Larry J. I am your host, Larry J. I am actually doing something new today. Welcome, Instagram. Welcome, YouTube. Come on in, make yourself at home. This is Said Larry J. You know, it is a hot mess when you're trying to go live on two connections at the same time. See, this is why I need to actually hire two media specialists so I don't have to do all of this. This is a lot of time and effort. I do not see how y'all just sit here and put all this time and effort into doing this. I need to just hire somebody. But anyway, today is lovely Tuesday. This is one of the days I actually go live, and if YouTube, I'm actually looking at you all, and I'm looking at another screen because I'm also live on YouTube as well. I mean Instagram. So everyone, um, happy Tuesday. How was your fourth? Did many of you eat like I did? And you know, hello there. I'm gonna wave back at you. Instagram. Did many of you eat like I did? I went down south and I ate like a pig. Now I got to come back and I got to work off all of this fat so I don't be looking like the Pillsbury Doughboy. But anyway, I'm back. I go live on Tuesdays and Fridays. I try to go live on Tuesdays and Fridays. I would say at 7 p.m. on Tuesdays and Fridays. But sometimes I just make up my own time. But anyway, hopefully you all had a happy fourth and everything. So, if you all haven't been paying attention to the news, it seems like the media, and I'm not going to be on here long as well. It seems like the media is actually, they want everybody to get the vaccination shots. Now, those of you that have been keeping up, it is your prerogative if you get the shot or not. That's your choice. It is your choice. I know many of you, you actually, you let people know I got the vaccine. That's good. That's good that you let people know. I mean, quite frankly, I mean, I care, but I don't care, but I do care because you let me know that I'm safe around you. But I was reading, and since a lot of you all make a big deal out of getting the vaccination shot and everything, I was reading an article today. It talked about, I guess it was having some type of gathering in the Netherlands, and it was some type of Dutch party, and so they call themselves were actually making sure everyone was vaccinated and making sure that people didn't have the virus. Well, come to find out, more than like 800 people, 100 and some people, they end up testing positive after they actually went to the event. I just thought that I would throw that out there because when you're around these vaccines, and I did a whole segment on it for Fun Day Friday about when people think because they got vaccinated, they think that, oh, it's okay, oh, I'm good, I don't need to wear a mask. I don't. Where's a mask? Pick this on. Matter of fact, I don't need to wear a mask. I don't need to put on a mask. Take it off. I am fine. People in the whole, and I was actually pinching myself as I go about places. I was pinching myself like, is this really real? Just let me interject. But anyway, is this really real? Because it seemed like I go places and I'm the only one wearing a mask. I mean, it's your prerogative what you do, but it seems like I'm like, are we still in a pandemic? Like I'm over here, these people, they talking about a vaccine, they talking about Delta, and I'm not talking about the airlines neither. They're talking about Delta, and we got Toyota Corolla still rolling around, and people ain't wearing masks. I did read on the article and see, this is one of the things that, I try to get on here and educate people and talk to them about like what's going on in the news. Because many times, many people don't watch the news. It ain't interesting. Long as me and my house are good, they hell with everybody else's house. That's what some of y'all be thinking. So I'm like, well, okay, it's still a pandemic. They'll start to take it because I'm quite sure many of you, when you go places, you will start to notice that they're starting to take down the shields. And how did I get back in this conversation? Because I thought I had this conversation Friday. I was supposed to get on here and talk about um my mom's retirement party and how it got, well, the surprise got just, it wasn't no surprise. That's what I was supposed to be getting on there talking about. See, I get on this live and I'm over here talking about vaccinations and all of this stuff. We'll navigate to the retirement gathering later. But yes, I'm still trying to wonder because I'm seeing people take down the shields. Nobody's not wearing no mask, so I have to protect myself. I always say, and I don't, whoever, if you decide to get the vaccination, that is your choice. Is your choice. So don't come after me because I choose to make choices of my own. Because no, I won't say that on the live. You have to be careful about what you say on the live. But anyway, I've been gone for a while. For those of you that may not know, especially Instagram, since I've just invited you all over, and I said, well, I'll invite you all over here, and I'll do this live on Instagram. This weekend, my brother and I, we did a retirement gathering. The retirement gathering, it was for my mom because she was retiring, and it was supposed to be a surprise. But you know, when you tell certain family members something, they ruin the surprise. Grandma Nana, she done made it seem like that my mom knew about it when she didn't know about it, and it went downhill from there. So we did the surprise party. It was very nice. Now, putting it together, I had like a little incident when I caught myself for going to the dollar store. And I do not, it's very interesting when you go certain places. I went into this dollar store with this lady, and I'm gonna call her Cruella DeVille. And I was looking for some charcoal for Uncle Roderick. And so I'm going in there to get the charcoals. I'm already kind of on edge because I'm having this stuff that I'm having. I'm making sure everything is laid out and everything. So I'm looking like, okay, where's the charcoal? I'm walking in this store and I'm like, where's the charcoals? When you walk in the store, let's say where I'm sitting, I'm walking in the store, but right here, the charcoals are right here. And so it's like in a little box and everything where you can't see. So if I was to look down, I wouldn't have paid it no attention because the box kind of hide the charcoal, or the little rack kind of hide the charcoal and the lighter fluid. So I walked in the store a few feet and I make a left and I see the lady that works there. And I should go get a towel and put over my head and do just like how she did. We'll just put this over. But no, we won't even do it. So I'm looking and I find the lady that's actually working there. I goes up to the lady because I can't find the charcoal. I'm looking for some charcoal, and I know this Dollar General got a General Dollar got some charcoal, and I asked the lady, and let me put this. Do I have a towel? I always keep some in this little chair just in case I have to use it for prompts. So this lady, you can't really see her because she looking down. I'm gonna do like how she did because she looking down. I'm gonna try to do my hair like how hers was done. So she looking down, she fixing, and I go up to her and I say, excuse me." So when I go up to her, instead of her saying, how may I help you, Cruella DeVille, she does like this. Now pay attention to this eye right here. She does like this and she still look. Yes. And I'm looking like, is she looking at me? But I'm looking at her look at me through the corner of her eye. Yeah. Yes. So I said again, I said, excuse me. And she looks up. She looks up at me and I ask her, I say, well, um, where is the charcoal at? You just passed them. Oh. And I'm already on edge. So I'm having to pray. I'm like, Lord, please keep me. Matter of fact, keep her. Because I'm like, she just snapped at me. I mean, it ain't my now you asked to be here. I didn't ask to be here. So I back up. I still got this little thing on my head. So I back up. And when I back up, I say, well, let me see, can I find the charcoal? And I'm looking for the charcoal. And I'm saying, okay, I can't find the charcoal. I don't really want to go ask her where the charcoal's at because I know if I go ask her where the charcoal's at, I'm like, because if this lady say one little smart more thing, one more little smart more thing to me. So I goes back and I'm still looking where the charcoal. Here she come, put on my hair like how she had hers. So she had, cause she had it was like over her eye. Like here come Cruella. Now I'm still looking. Here she come. It's right there. When she said that like that, I had already spotted the charcoals, and I'm like, now how did she expect for me to actually see these charcoals? I did just like this. I looked down. I couldn't look back at her because if I would have looked back at her, I knew if I would have looked back at her, my mouth would have opened and I would have been like a dragon. I would have been like, what's his name? Mechanical Godzilla. When he opened his mouth and he just started annihilating everything with that what it was, radiation that they had implanted in him. I said, oh God, don't look back at her. Don't look back at her. Just march forward. March like how they was doing. Like how they was doing, marching up them streets and ride. Well, I won't say riding. Just march forward. I didn't look back at her. I just got my stuff that was in my hand, which was my little phone, and I just left. Because I couldn't even believe it. And I said, see, this is why, and I had to get in the car. I got in the car. I said, oh, Lord, thank you for keeping me. Thank you for just getting me out this stove. Because she didn't know. She did not know. This is not who you want to dance with. I said, Lord, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Who forgive me out this? So I went on and left. But yeah, it was a nice gathering. People would, and then my mama, she kept asking me, who all coming? I turned this list over to you. You already knew about it. So that was that. Then I had to hurry up and get back up here because when you go down south, all you do is sit there and eat, 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 eat. And I have to. I have a figure I have to keep. I have to keep myself in shape. And I can't do it when I'm down there because all I do is just eat, 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 eat. Well, I think that's about it for tonight. YouTube land, Instagram land, Instagram planet. I think that's about it for tonight because I am not going to stay on live. I'm just excited that I actually came back on. This is my first time. Everybody, welcome Instagram. If you do not know my page for YouTube, it is Said Larry J. I am the host, Larry J. So make sure you come on over and you click that subscribe button. You share it with, some depressed people that you may know, some people that are just miserable and you need for them to get a laugh on. Because what I do over here, I educate and I empower people, and I also make them laugh at the same time, and I inspire and motivate. So you get a little bit of everything over here. You get motivation of starting your own business. If you hate your job and you want, ooh, that's another thing. I have to be mindful what I say. If you hate your job and you feel some type of way with your coworkers and you want to run your boss over with the car, I am here for you. I help motivate you to seek out the path that you're supposed to go in. That's not where you're supposed to be. If you feel like customer service is not your thing and you want to cuss every slap one of them people out, you're not supposed to be in customer service. I ain't here to help you. We help navigate, help give you the tools that you need to navigate. This is how I motivate you. You also get inspired. You hear me quote biblical stories, quote biblical scriptures for those of you that may not go to church. You may get a little bit of that over here as well. Those of you that may not watch the news, you don't want to watch. This is Channel 5 Action News. What we'll be talking about today is what happened to the building that actually collapsed in Miami. I am not no journalist. Let me insert that. We will be talking about the building that collapsed in Miami, Florida, and how it collapsed. And we talked with one of the engineers. No, you may get more, so they blew it. Nothing. You may get more of a comical spin on it. They taking a look at what happened to that building. They might need to take a deeper look and a look in some people's pockets too. Anyway, oops, it slipped. That's the type of news you get from me. That's why I always tell people, keep what's going on your phone. Like I get news articles every day. They just shoot by my phone. Like I got a news article today about how the kids are taking their vaccination, no, their COVID tests, and they making their test turn positive using sodas. These kids crazy. How you take a soda? And I start reading glimpses of the article. I said, I'm not gonna read all of this. How y'all take a soda and y'all just why y'all want to make a soda? Y'all test positive using a soda. And then the experimenters that was actually doing, they say, yeah, it's possible. That's what's on the article. So I get articles that be informing me of what goes on in the world. What goes on in the world. So I am here to try to help inline those that want to be in line. Some of y'all don't care. I give options. I do not try to persuade your views. Like, speaking of persuade your views, I had Uncle Adam. Uncle Adam talking about starting him a YouTube channel. Most people, and I don't jump from here, there, and everywhere. When you start a YouTube channel, it's not you just wake up out the bed and be, I think I want to start a YouTube channel. No, it's not that easy because you got to do some homework, and then people that you see like, not like my YouTube channel. I'm just getting. Well, I started a while back, but it's not like some of the professionals that you see up there. They have media specialists and everything, but it takes work. Especially you got to design a thumbnail. Like it took me a while to come up here because then I have to write something out for Instagram, put it on there, and then I got to do my YouTube. That's a lot of work. You think I want to be doing all of this work? That's why I want to hire somebody. So it takes a lot of work. But anyway, he said he wants to start a YouTube channel because he didn't know I had one. So when he found out that I had one, he was like, oh, yeah, it's easy. And I told him, I said, Uncle Adam, you can actually start one, and I'm going to give you some content. Free advice. I'm going to give you some content. Your expertise should be on politics. I said, but let me throw this disclaimer out there. People are not going to agree with what you say. But what I did tell him, they liable to call you every name under the sun, in the sky, in the moon. That's what they liable to do. I didn't tell him that. But I said, okay, go ahead go and start you a YouTube. You will get a lot of subscribers because they want to know how you think, really. They don't really want to know how you think. So that was one of the interesting courses. I guess I have to talk about one day of how this. See, I just got another one. Eric Adams was a Democratic, and I don't know what just popped up there. All I just saw was Eric Adams. So thank you so much for joining me as I actually came on live. Friday, I will more than likely be back on because I come on Tuesdays and Fridays. Now, Fridays is Fun Day Friday. Whew. Fun Day Fridays be off the chain. I will tell you on Fun Day Fridays, I had gotten someone came on. Well, I won't say someone. I used something that I wasn't supposed to use, and they took it down. They took that segment down, so I had to go in. The only way I got it back up, I had to go in and edit that part out. I ain't gotten too off the chain. That's why sometimes when I start getting long winded, I actually get off of here because then I feel my adrenaline going up to 5, 10, 20,000. And when I start getting up to 5, 10, 20,000, no telling what I liable to talk about on here. Anywho, you all enjoy your night, and I want to thank you all so much for joining me to Said Larry J. I am your host, Larry J. So, on that note, you all have a great night. Bye. Now I gotta see how you cut this thing off over here. Bye, everyone. Okay, we know how to do it with the YouTube. Bye.